off screen.
And I'm Alyssa Soto.
And we will be performing a scene from Measure for Measure. I will be playing Claudio.
And I will be playing Isabella.
And in this scene, Claudio has to convince Isabella to sleep with the judge who has condemned Claudio to death, so Claudio doesn't die.
And previous to this scene, Claudio was put in prison, so our scene is held in a prison cell.
Yep. That covers it.
All right.
Now, sister, what's the comfort?
Why, as all comforts are. Good, good indeed. Lord Angelo, having affairs to heaven, intends you for his swift ambassador, where you shall be in everlasting leisure. So your best appointment make with speed. Tomorrow, you said on.
Is there no remedy?
None but such a remedy as to save a head, to cleave a heart in twain.
But is there any?
Yes, brother. You may live. There is a devilish mercy in the judge. If you'll implore it, that will save your life, but fetter you till death.
Perpetual durance?
Aye, just perpetual durance. A restraint, though all the world's vastity you had to a determined scope.
But in what nature?
In such a one as, consenting to it, would bark your honor from that trunk you bear, and leave you naked.
Let me know the point.
Oh, Claudio, I do fear thee, and I quake, lest thou a feverous life shouldst entertain, and 6 or 7 winters more respect than a perpetual honor. Darest thou die? The sense of death is most in apprehension, and the poor beetle that we tread upon in corporal sufferance finds a pang as great as when a giant dies.
Why give you me this shame? Think you I can a resolution fetch from flowery tenderness? If I must die, I will encounter darkness as a bride, and hug it in mine arms.
There spake my brother. There my father's voice did utter forth from his grave. Yes, thou must die. Thou art too noble to conserve a life in base appliances. This outward sainted deputy, whose settled visage and deliberate word nips youth in the head and follies doth amuse. As falcon doth the fowl, is yet a devil. His filth within being cast, he would appear a pond as deep as hell.
The Prince Angelo?
Oh, 'tis the cunning livery of hell, the damnedest body to invest and cover in Prenzy guards. Dost thou think, Claudio, if I would yield him my virginity, thou mightst be freed?
Oh, heavens, it cannot be.
Yes. He would give it thee from this rank offense, so to offend him still. This night's the time that I should do what I abhor to name, or thou diest tomorrow.
Thou shalt not do it.
Oh, were it but my life, I would give it as frankly as a pin.
Thanks, dear Isabel.
Be ready, Claudio, for your death tomorrow.
Yes. The affections in him that thus can make him bite the law by the nose when he would force it. Sure it is no sin. Or of the deadly 7, it is the least.
Which is the least?
If that were damnable, he being so wise, why would he for the momentary trick be perdurably fined? Oh, Isabel!
What says my brother?
Death is a fearful thing.
And a shamed life, a hateful.
Aye, but to die! And go we know not where, to lie in cold obstruction and to rot, this sensible warm motion to become a kneaded clod, and the delighted spirit to bathe in fiery floods, or to reside in thrilling region of thick-webbed ice, to be imprisoned in the viewless winds and blown with restless violence round about the pendant world. or to be worse than worse, that those that lawless and uncertain thoughts imagine howling, 'tis too horrible! The weariest and most loathed worldly life that age, ache, penury, and imprisonment can lay on nature is a paradise to what we fear of death.
Alas, alas.
Sweet sister, let me live. What sin you do to save a brother's life, nature dispenses with the deed, so far that it becomes a virtue.
Oh, you beast. Oh, faithless coward. Oh, dishonest wretch. Wilt thou be made a man from my vice? It's not a kind of incest to take life from thine own sister's shame? What should I think? Heaven shield my mother plain, my father fair, for such a warped slip of wilderness ne'er issued from his blood. Take my defiance, die, perish, but my bending down reprieve thee from thy fate, it should proceed. I'll pray 1,000 prayers for thy death, no word to save thee.
Nay, hear me, Isabel.
Oh, fie! Fie, fie! Thy sin's not accidental, but a trade. Pity to thee would prove itself a bawd. 'Tis best thou diest quickly.
Oh, hear me, Isabella!